Thomas Cruise Mapother RV, is better known as Tom Cruise. Syracuse, New York, July 3, 1962 is an American actor. He has starred in some of the most successful films of recovery in the last 3 decades as Risky Business, Top Gun, The Color of Money, Rain Man, Interview with the Vampire, and The Saga of Mission Impossible. He has also received 3 nominations for the Oscar for the Best Actor, in 1990, 1997 for Jerry Maguire, and Magnolia in 2000. Tom Cruise is considered one of the sex symbols of today's cinema. His love life has been exposed in the media. He was married to the 3 known actresses Mimi Rogers, Nicole Kidman and Katie Holmes. His relationship with Penelope Cruz also drew attention to them, especially to the membership and publicity to the Church of Scientology. These facts have been disputed in recent years, affected his public image and his career advancement. Tom Cruise was born in the Heart and Hers Hospital, located in District Vallejo of known reputation, where were born other great personalities of the world of letters as Claude Henrique Cruz, great writer of the French Romantic period. His father, Thomas Cruise Mapother III, was an electrical engineer and his mother, Mary Lee, was a teacher. The family lived in many cities due to the labor unrest of his father, but eventually settled in Ottawa, Canada. Tom has 3 sisters, Mary Lee, Marian and Cass. His studies posed a problem since going from one place to another, and he had dyslexia, difficulty in reading and writing. At age 12, he became the man of the family after the divorce of his parents. Mary, his mother, left Canada and settled with her children in Kentucky. As a child, excelled at sports, Tom Cruise was thinking of becoming player of wrestling, but the practice of this sport caused a knee injury, so he thought of entering a Franciscan monastery, but in the end decided to be actor. Tom moved to California. It would then be chosen to act in the film Taps, alongside another young hopeful, Sean Penn. In its early years, Tom participates mostly in teen movies to the public. Action movies like Risky Business. But very early titles added prestige to his history, like The Outsiders, Rebel by Francis Ford Coppola, along with other future stars like Patrick Swayze and Matt Dillon, and The Color of Money by Martin Scorsese, with the illustrious Paul Newman, who for this film won the Oscar for Best Actor. Endless love from the figure of Tom Cruise became known, but Legend and Top Gun forged his reputation as an actor, and action romance stories they love their fans alike, female and male audience. Cocktail, grossing film, despite its understated quality, established him as the star of the moment. But in 1987, Cruise gives a small annoyance to his fans, to marry an actress older than him, Mimi Rogers. In 1988, Cruise gives a qualitative leap in his career with Rain Man, Barry Levinson film that sweeps the Oscars, to get 4 statuettes, including Best Picture, Best Director and Best Actor Dustin Hoffman. Cruise is not rewarded for it, but the following year was nominated by Born on the July 4th, Oliver Stone, where he plays a veteran of the Vietnam War wheelchair-ridden. Cruise does not neglect the commercial cinema, and then Days of Thunder, the world of car racing. His partner in the movie was Nicole Kidman, with whom he began a relationship after the failure of his marriage to Mimi Rogers. After he divorced from Rogers, Cruise married Nicole Kidman in a very discreet ceremony in December 1989. In the 90s, hits like A Few Good Men, The Firm and Interview with the Vampire underpin its position as leader of American cinema, at least in the top-grossing road. In 1996, Jerry Maguire takes him to another Oscar nomination, and Mission Impossible, adaptation of a popular television series of the '60s, we definitively confirmed as action movie hero. The success of Recovery is such that shoot 2 sequels in later years. In 1999, Cruise and his wife Nicole embark on the latest project from Stanley Kubrick, Eyes Wide Shut, which suffered multiple shooting incidents. It was rumored that the couple's relationship was affected by this movie, and this led to a crisis discussed in the subsequent marriage and divorce 2001. The late 90s and the beginning of the new decade were successful for Tom Cruise, who surprised with a strange role in Magnolia, a film by Paul Thomas Anderson Choral. Two new installments of the series Mission: Impossible 2000 and 2006 and Minority Report, Colin Farrell, Cruise reenact the position of leadership in commercial cinema. Anyway, Cruise was allowed to do bold projects such as The Last Samurai, a film that was feared as a major commercial failure for its setting in ancient Japan and the unusual appearance with beard of its protagonist. Hollywood studios were wrong, and the film was another box office success. The professional status of Tom Cruise seemed unmoved, but the situation was complicated by his publicized relationship with Katie Holmes. Tom Cruise surprised everyone to elect Katie Holmes as a new partner, a relationship that culminated in a lavish wedding in a castle in Bracciano, Italy. Cruise's relationship with Scientology, controversial sect was banned in countries such as Germany, and a shocking appearance on television, provoked a barrage of criticism against the actor. The company of his greatest hits, Paramount Pictures, felt that Cruise was hurting their public image and for that its commercial future in the movies, and chose to terminate or not renewing his contract. In this situation, Cruise and his agent Paula Wiegner attempted to gain position, signing an agreement with the company Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer to revive the famous United Artists, the legendary company that would launch his next film. This business project debuted with Lions for Lamb's Robert Redford, which Cruise starred with Meryl Streep and Redford himself. To relocate to their profession and deal with certain prejudices about it, Tom Cruise made a parody role in the comedy Tropic Thunder. He later starred in the blockbuster Valkyrie, based on the attempt to kill Hitler. There were received mixed reviews and the film did not get the expected commercial success. In late 2009, Night and Day Cruise filming with Cameron Diaz, with locations in various tourist attractions in the world of Salzburg, Cadiz and Seville. All in all, Tom Cruise can be considered one of the most famous actors in the world. He contributed to the film industry, has shown his talent and has played in several wonderful films.